if you are able to get backlinks from a website that probably have a ton of spammy links and probably has about 50 to 100K in Google traffic. All right.
Sick.
He's getting a link. He may be getting a link from a website. Backlink profile looks pretty bad, but it has a ton of traffic. 50 to 100K is not a small amount of traffic. That's a very large amount of traffic,
Yeah.
which means that Google likes the site, at least right now.
Yeah.
Then he says, the website has had steep growth curve for the entire 2021, 2022. It's not niche or industry specific, so it's very general, kind of talks about everything. Ranking for a lot of casino and CBD stuff, meaning that pretty much anybody can get a link on this site. Would you buy backlinks from the website? I smell a Google penalty on this one. If they get hit by a penalty and you have a link from the website, will you be hit by a penalty too? So as far as getting, you get links from a site, the site gets penalized. Will you get a penalty? The answer is usually no. Unless you have a pretty big part of your backlink profile, and a lot of these websites start getting penalties, right? Then
Right.
Google's like, why is your website getting links from all of these websites that are getting penalties? Like, this is maybe not normal, like compared to your total link count or whatever. So then it could be something that you might want to worry about. So, short answer, for a website like this, I would say it's completely fine, as long as you're not only focusing on links like this. Other people might have different answers. Some people like to just stay away from this kind of thing completely because, like you said, it sounds like they're just letting anyone get links on their site. Google trusts it right now. It might not trust it later. And so they prefer to just stay away from it. But in general, I think the more kind of just like practical answer is it's fine as long as you don't do a bunch of stuff like this and kind of try to stick to just normal, websites that maybe have a little bit more, their backlink profile is a little bit healthier, and maybe it's a little bit harder to get a link on the website essentially. Because what's happening, especially with these like casino and CBD stuff, what a lot of people are probably doing is like what we talked about in our last question. They're probably getting guest posts on this site, and then they're probably spamming the website with tiered link building essentially to try to beef up the links they got from it. So if you're on a website that has a ton of stuff in niches like casino and CBD on it, it's possible that these kind of people eventually almost run the site into the ground, right, by just doing a bunch of kind of more black hat stuff with it or trying. But like we mentioned before, not really the end of the world if it happens. If you get a little link from a site like that and it gets hit with a penalty or something, take it easy and try to stick to some good looking stuff as well. You got anything to add, Nick?
Yeah, I mean, like what you said is right. And so long as you're diversified as far as your backlink profile looks, then getting a link like this is going to be fine. I think the only thing I can add to that is that if just best practice, if you're unsure, the longevity of a link or like how high the quality is going to be over time, etc., then best practice is just to use a generic anchor or a branded anchor or a naked URL. That way you're basically insulating yourself from losing rankings towards a specific keyword, if that's what you plan to target. So best practice, this is going to be a valuable link, especially if Google sees it as worthwhile, for 50 to 100,000 traffic. So you would want the link. But on a personal note, if I was getting this link, which I would want, then I would probably just do a naked generic or branded anchor.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Be sure to check the description below for links to our blog for more info on this topic, along with a bunch of other cool stuff like case studies, our Facebook community, and our link building services. And like always, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell if you enjoyed the video. Thanks and happy ranking.